Good evening, Andy. This really is getting quite serious, isn't it?
Yes, Tessa, it does feel at the moment as if every day we get more bad news about just how bad the situation is going to be with energy bills, and every day we wait for a government response, and frankly we keep waiting. Now, August is never a good time for big decisions, but now we also have the complicating factor of the leadership contest. It does feel as if all these things, these factors, are coming together for a very bad combination of circumstances for people worrying about their energy bills. And my report begins with somebody who is worried about more than just their bills going up.
The lower part of the machine here is responsible for making a chemical called dialysate, which is a chemical used to clean the blood.
To prevent kidney failure, Phoenix Halliwell needs almost daily dialysis. For that, he needs the machine in his home to operate 5 nights a week. It accounts for a third of all his electricity, and he's now bracing for what's coming with his energy bills.
I'm worried sick. I'm not just for myself, but for anybody else that's reliant on medical equipment in the home. It feels almost like it's profit before people. And as we have seen before, when there's cold weather, people do die.
The government said any serious announcement on this must wait for the new leader. Well, Foreign Secretary Liz Truss is the front runner. On a tour of a science park today, she repeated her approach. Help will come through tax cuts.
My priority is making sure we're not taking money off people and then giving it back to them later on. I believe in people keeping their own money, and I believe in a low tax economy. That's the way we're going to drive growth. But I'm not going to announce the contents of a budget in the future at this stage in August, but I can assure people I will do all I can to make sure that energy is affordable.
It's become a dividing line in the leadership contest. Former Chancellor Rishi Sunak says those who need help must have direct payment.
Our support should be targeted not on massive tax cuts for very wealthy people, but should be targeted on helping the people who most need it. And if we don't do that, I can tell you, not only will millions of people suffer, we will get absolutely hammered when it comes to an election. The British people will not forgive us for not doing that.
But with 6 million homes already in debt to their energy suppliers and the price cap projected to rise to more than £4,200 a year this winter, even energy companies are demanding action now.
I'm appalled that the government, it seems to be sitting on its hands and not getting on with putting in place a social tariff.
Would that just be a flat, you just cap it much lower where it is now?
I would like to think we can cap it where it is now. There's nothing to stop that happening if we get on and do it.
They had problems with electricity at Downing Street last Christmas. Whoever's in charge here this winter must have a plan to keep the lights on at a price we can afford. Andy Bell, 5 News.